Hello, today I'm talking about 4 short pieces by Cacilda Barbosa from the first volume of Diorama. Cacilda Barbosa was a Brazilian pianist, conductor, and composer. Her music often reflects Brazilian rhythms, and her pedagogical pieces are especially valuable for developing coordination and rhythmic awareness. Diorama is a 3-volume collection of progressive pieces designed to teach Brazilian music. The first volume includes 25 pieces, and its main goal is to introduce rhythmic patterns, sound, and phrasing. I selected pieces 4, 5, 6, and 7 because they focus on important rhythmic cells that are also useful for learning other Brazilian repertoire. The main focus of piece number 4 is a rhythmic pattern of an 8 note followed by 2 16 notes. The left hand repeats this pattern throughout the piece, while the right hand plays different rhythmic combinations, including longer notes and dotted figures. Even though the piece is short and simple, the harmony is quite rich, with some accidentals that make the sound more interesting. To practice, it's very important to go slowly and count subdivisions carefully before putting the hands together. Fingering also plays a big role here, especially because the hand position is not always in 5-finger pattern. After playing a note, it's important to return to a relaxed hand position to avoid tension. The phrases are clearly organized in 2 bar groups, following a natural phrase shape. A key aspect here is the release of each note. You need to play and release quickly while keeping the rhythm very precise. Even though this piece is very short, it also introduces interesting harmonic progressions, which can be useful to explore with your students. Piece number 5 is marked Allegro and has a more energetic character. It's written with both hands in the same register, which creates a constant alternation between the hands. And the hands never play together, instead they alternate notes all the time, which makes this piece very useful for developing coordination and rhythmic control. Piece number 6 focuses on dotted rhythms. The main pattern is a dotted 8 note followed by a 16 note, which appears in different textures. This includes single notes as well as intervals and chords, so it's important to balance the voices and control the sound. The piece also includes pickup notes in almost every phrase, which helps develop this direction towards the downbeat. There are also basic dynamic contracts, like forte and piano, especially when the material is repeated. This is a very good opportunity to introduce expressive variation throughout dynamics. Piece number 7 introduces a syncopated rhythm pattern that is very important in Brazilian music. The main cell combines 16 notes and 8 notes in a syncopated gesture. This piece also brings back the coordination challenge from piece 5, with both hands sharing the same register and alternating notes frequently. A good practice strategy is to isolate the rhythm patterns first, especially since most of them appear already in the first lines of this piece. You can also practice by tapping the rhythms away from the keyboard to build a clear sense of subdivision before playing. These pieces are very effective as a pedagogical set, especially for developing rhythmic awareness, coordination, and familiarity with patterns that are common in Brazilian music.